so today's interview is with none other than Celeste McGee, and she is absolutely fabulous, and she's going to share a little bit about herself to you all. And remember, this is the channel. It is 60 plus women making their dash count. So you're in the right place because you're going to get interviews with different women at different ages and different backgrounds and what they're doing now making their dash count. So welcome to Ron's Way. Yes, my circle sister. So yes, we're excited. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 64 years old.
Okay, so 64 years young, as these
young.
Right? 64 years young.
Yes.
And so you decided that you wanted to do marathon running because we're going to go there too.
Yes.
And so that I just prepping you all for all of you all who are saying like, oh, I don't know if I can exercise. She started at like a late age, so she'll tell you that. But tell us a little bit about what you would want the audience to know about you. What is your working up? What have you been doing?
Well, it's been a lot. What I do is I try to pick things that I have passion or that I'm passionate about.
That's always good.
And I do all of it. So I like to manage my time. So when I do what I love and I love what I do, then I feel that I'm most established. I feel good that I'm doing what I think I'm brought here to do.
Okay. So now wait, let me go there because we didn't go there. I thought because we did a retake. Okay. You working now? Where are you working now? Are you comfortable with talking about what you do? Okay.
Yes, I work at Illinois Institute of Technology, and I like it because it's in my community, and I could help others with their career goals and placement, things like that. But it's only related to the actual school.
Okay.
So I've been there 15 years. I've been in higher ed, I want to say over 25 years.
Okay.
Because I worked for the city colleges of Chicago at Olive-Harvey prior to that. So
what were you doing there?
I was an assistant dean of career programs.
Okay, you look like a dean material. I don't know what that looks like, but she looks like it, right? Yes, I love that. Okay, and so now, so you're doing this job for 15 years. You're 64.
Yes.
And so you're married. You say you're married.
Yes.
And you have 2 children. They're grown.
Yes. They are.
Okay. And you have
101-year-old mom.
101-year-old mom.
Yeah.
She's in the club, right? Mine is 101 as well. And so, what is it that made you? Because people don't know, and I want them to know. You started running and becoming a marathon. You were doing in college and school, where you were like a runner.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay. So what happened? Look, what happened was when I was in grammar school, we did this race, and it was like everybody was running around the school. It was one lap, and I was like, I felt like I was competitive. That's when I found out that I was competitive, you know, as it relates to sports. Because I was like, wait a minute, I might be able to win, and because nobody was with me, they were behind me, and I was like, okay, so I just ran around the school. I went to Franklin Elementary on the north side, and I just got a spark after that. So I figured, I'm like, I'm gonna run, but I didn't know what. But I felt that I found out I was fast.
School. You found you were fast.
Yep. And so in high school, I continued to run. I ran relays, sprints, and the hurdles.
Okay.
Now, when I stumbled upon the hurdles, I was just goofing off, and then I was like, wait a minute. My coach said, you're going to do the hurdles. And I was like, I almost fell. I don't know if I can do it.
Wait. How tall are you? Stand up for a second. I just want you all to see. Okay,
I'm
so
not that
how tall are you?
I think I'm 5'5".
Okay, she's about 5'5". So you know coaches are looking for that in their school, like, oh, she can do the hurdles.
And the guy,
long enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
So she was looking at the technique, but I just didn't think I had it because I was uncoordinated to me. And it was like when you run, you take your arm up and it's a motion. But when I would run, the other arm would go out, and I was like unorthodox. But she was like, no, you're going to do it because I can teach you all the other things. So each time I ran, I got better. So I placed first in the city, and that was in high school.
Okay.
And then I went away to college, but I did cross country.
Oh.
So I kind of knew about that, but I wasn't trying to do the cross country because everything I did was
out there like myself who don't know what cross country. How many miles is that? It's like almost a marathon.
Well, cross country is distance running, so you could run a 5K, but it could be distance.
Okay.
Like someone that's really good can do a 6 minute, 5 minute mile, and they can do a 5K that we do in a sprint. They can do it in 15 minutes or 15 minutes.
Wow.
So it's considered cross country, and it's so weird that I'm mentioning this like this because full circle coming back to where I am now, I coached at Illinois Tech. It was an opportunity that presented itself, and I did cross country. So it was it came back.
In college yourself?
No, I ran in college at Augustana, but I didn't stay. So that
but you came back and coached?
Yeah, but it was just 2 years ago.
Oh my God. Okay, so when you really start doing the marathon running,
I was already running. I was doing distance running, but that wasn't my thing. I was a sprinter. Oh. See, I did the relays. Look, when I'm talking about myself, I start blushing. But I was a sprinter, so everything I did was speed. So that's a whole different concept, even for training. Yeah. Because you have to have certain endurance for speed, and you have to have it for distance. I mean, for distance running. Right. So it's a term for it, but I have to research it. I don't want to get into that.
Okay, that's fine. I always tell people, look it up yourself. If you want to know, look it up yourself. That's how we get better and keeps our confidence and our mind going. So yes, that's fine.
But that's so weird that I'm sitting here talking about it, and it brought me back. Like I was doing this when I was a teenager. Wow. And then I came back. I just didn't apply to those type of jobs because I didn't think I was ready. And the opportunity presented itself with what I said about working and helping others develop their career path. And I interviewed someone. The person that I interviewed was saying that this lady is really passionate about fitness, and would we consider her doing this coaching, even though it was it was contractual. I said, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna get bent out of shape if I don't keep it. You're giving me an opportunity. So I was training with these great students that were running 5 and 6 minute miles while I was training for the marathon. Oh, that's good. It was not planned like that.
That's good. Yes,
so after I did the marathon, I did the ultra. Okay. And that was toward the end of me.
What is the ultra?
The ultra marathon is 5-6 miles over a marathon. Okay. So it's like a total of 31 miles. And then the concept, what I want you guys to understand too, is your mindset and how you think.
Well, are you running like half a day? I have no concept of how long it takes to run nothing.
Well,
I walk like
you can walk and run. They have methods where you do both with your training, but you want to have so many miles per week. So 25 is a good start. So if you're training for half marathons or marathons, if you do 25 miles a week and have your weekends as a long day run, that will give you the endurance you need for your regular runs.
So listen, Linda. Listen, let me just tell you. Celeste, I at 66 ain't planning on doing no running. I'm gonna walk my 4-5 miles when I can. I admire you all getting out there, and especially as we get older. So we can talk about that as well, and getting out there and still keeping your health together. You do other things as far as running. I see you have challenges on. You have your challenges on YouTube? Or do you have your challenges?
I only do it right now on Facebook.
Okay, so she does challenges. Tell us a little bit about the challenges that you do.
Well, to go back a couple of years, I did a 365-day challenge where I ran every day. I walked or run no matter what. I did
it for the whole year.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
You didn't even tell me that's good information. Isn't that good information you want to know?
I forgot about it.
That's good information. You're like a wealth of all this unbelievableness. You mean to tell me every day, rain, snow, sleet, or all the things.
And I tracked it on Facebook, and I had support from Black Chicago Runners, BCR. And that's where I got some of the awards for my adult running.
Oh my, you got some of your awards?
Yes.
Okay.
This one.
Props, guys. We brought props here. Okay.
This was for my first marathon, but I didn't bring all of them.
Black Chicago Runner presented to Celeste McGee. Completion of first marathon in 2023. You all see that? That's nice.
And because of the encouragement that I got and the training, it made me feel that I could do the ultra, and I did it 6 months later. So I did it back to back.
What's the difference between an ultra? You're doing some extra, obviously.
Right, it's 6 miles more than a marathon.
It's 6 miles more than a marathon. That's the ultra, and you did that in the next year.
Yeah, well, right, but it was technically 6 months because it was the within the time. This was done in October, and then I ran 6 months, 6 months. It was in March.
I love it.
But I hope I got it right. 31 is the total miles, so you're doing a 26.2 versus 31.
Because I've never been a runner and never been into doing that, I don't even understand. There's a feeling of euphoric.
It is.
And so, when you cross that line and, you see the marathons out there and you cross that line and you're like, I did the damn thing, right? It's a something. What is that feeling that when you do it? What is it?
It's a feeling of accomplishment and being able to complete a task. Just like graduating, when you go to school and you finish, you're feeling that euphoria and just enlightenment because you completed something. So it's about mindset, completion, how you think of yourself, what you think of yourself could spill off on others, or how you view yourself. So you have to combine all of those
things together.
Yeah, together.
Look at you. Look at you. And you got your medals and all of that.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is my most recent marathon. So I was going with the most recent because I have.
Right, because you got tons of them.
Yeah, because you mentioned about the challenge. And one of the challenges was I did 65 races one year with BCR. And they acknowledged
65 races?
In 1 year, but I did more. It ended up 70, and this is the Cygnus. This is a series that
this is heavy. Came. This is like real. This is like.
But that one wasn't the marathon. It's another story behind this.
Distance series 2025, and it's got the Chicago background. I love this.
Right, but
I've never seen anything this close up.
In order to get that, you had to do it 3 times, or you had to do it consistently. But you had to run other races, and it was a total of 44.3 miles. So I did the marathon last, but I had to do Shamrock.
I see Shamrock, Chicago 13-1.
Oh, yeah.
Chicago Marathon. It's on the back of here.
Okay. Look, I'm like, how'd you know?
Wait. This is what happens. When you get these damn medals,
I was like, oh, my God.
Right?
But that's exactly, you're right. Okay. I totally forgot.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You are something else. Okay, so now you do some other entrepreneurial things. Did you finish telling me about the challenge? Because
just a quick example. It was the 365-day that I did, and it was, like you said, challenging yourself, and then sharing it with others. And you never know how you can do something, and someone sits and listens, and they'll say, "Oh, you just put a spark in me to do the same thing."
Okay,
she did it. I can do it.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
we want other women who are in their 60s to say, "Maybe I can do that."
And I did that. And I want to say I was 60 when I ran my marathon.
Your marathon at 60.
Yeah. Well, because it was in October.
Because you were a sprinter. That's what you were doing. That was your thing.
But it was like once I started, at first the half was my favorite. The half marathon is 13.1. Okay. And I had done 20 in 1 year. And I was like, I need to do a marathon now, but I was like scared.
You did 13. Let's back it up. You did 13 half marathons in 1 year?
No, 20.
You did 20?
Yeah, I was doing challenges.
Y'all know that's some good shit right there. Right?
I was just all over the place running. I was like, I'm going to run this one, and I have the medals to prove it.
Oh, my God. You just have a whole mantle of all your medals. And your husband's like, actually, can we clean off some of this stuff? And
no, he actually put the room together for me.
Aww.
Yeah, and I thought that's what you were referring to.
Take a picture of that so we can post that. That'll be good.
Yes.
We'll post it on there.
It's a whole wall of it.
Oh, my God.
And it was over a course of 7 years.
Wow.
So it was 5Ks, 10Ks, and then toward the end, it had a special area with the longer distances.
You're just doing all the damn things. Okay, all right. So challenge, you did that. Then I seen you do a plank challenge, and you were doing that for 30 days?
I always do those 30 days. So it's like in me to just do a plank.
Okay.
So
And so you do planks, and then you do some other things. And
Oh,
you're challenging the people that are on your Facebook page.
no, I support them. We'll do them together. So we see each other. We have separate groups.
Right.
Where others probably don't see it, but I still have it on my regular page. Like I'm doing one with a friend now. She calls it February Frolics.
Okay.
And her name is Pandora Oliver. And she did it. And I didn't get permission, but I just wanted to share it because it was her idea, and I did it with her, and this is the second year.
Okay, and so it's just different, like little small groups that you all challenge each other. And
well, we don't challenge each other; we work together.
Well, yeah,
we do.
Yes. Because it goes back to what I was talking about, how we support one another. Right. And so that's what our circle is all about.
Right. So it'll consist of planks, squats, arm circles, forward and back, and then running. So hers is 2 miles, but you can do as many as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, the week you can do so many miles a week, and usually the weekend is the day that you do your long run.
Your long runs. Yeah. Okay, I got that.
And there's a premise too, because we focus on the marathon training, and each day is a certain
different something that you need to be learning and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. You're just keeping up your skills, and you need other people around you. This is obvious, but you need other people around you who help elevate you.
Right. That's why I mentioned the group BCR and Black Girls Run as well.
Black Girls Run. I love that. Yes. Okay, so now we talked a little bit about what you do, and then some of the things you do. Now you also do other entrepreneurial things. Do you have another something that you're doing you want to promote? This is our opportunity.
I can talk about. Well, I sell jewelry, paparazzi.
Okay.
So that's a franchise. So you can be on a team and work with others, or you can work alone, solo. But
right.
It's about team building and building your team. Pretty much, but I chose to do it by myself because of the timing and the schedule.
You do it your own thing.
Yeah, not that I'm being standoffish. I just
you ain't gonna explain it.
Oh, okay.
When we get to a certain age.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I am over 60.
When we get to a certain age, we ain't explaining a lot of shit no more. It just is what it is. So you good. You good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so I think we'll wrap it up. So I think the question, I want to make sure that I ask you all the questions, what you're doing. So the last question would be, unless you want to share something else and within that I missed, and you want to make sure that you tell the people. The last thing that is, when you hear the words 60 plus, making your dash count, do you feel like you're making your dash count now? Born date, transition date, dash in the middle. Some people's are shorter, some people's are longer. If we make our dashes as happy and as healthy, because it's real hard to be happy if you ain't healthy. Would you agree?
Yes.
So as healthy and as happy as we can, regardless if it's short or long. You said an analogy, you were saying something. I was like, oh, I need to get that on film. I don't know if you remember it, but you said something in regards to getting healthier or something. I can't remember, but
I said it today.
I thought you were just saying something, and we were just talking in passing, and I was getting set up. And I thought that was just saying something. Maybe it was Rosemary. I seen Rosemary and did interview with Rosemary today. It's all bullshit together.
Oh, okay.
But anywho, when I talk about making the dash count, what does that mean to you when you hear that?
When I hear making the dash count,
making your dash count,
I think of running, but then I think of your life.
Because it's got a dash in there.
Yeah. But seriously, it's about the mark.
Everything is about the dash. Okay, yeah.
It's about the mark or the dent that you make through your life's path.
Okay.
And the people that you have touched and inspired.
Okay.
And that you're doing what you're meant to do.
Okay.
Because a lot of people say, am I doing what I was set to do?
Right.
Or, what I'm put on earth to do? And, and you just keep doing it. It's because if you're doing it, it must be something right about it.
You're doing right.
Yeah. Because you were put in that path or that direction. But that's what I think. And I think it's the lives that you've touched along the way.
Leaving your legacy.
Yes. And always leave the person that you've come in contact with a feeling that they were appreciated and loved and respected, and that's what I
She's
like
such
to
a
do.
sweetheart. She really is. You can tell that in
Oh,
her personality, right? Yeah.
oh, you're
So
making me blush.
So, no, we were out here in front of Absolutely Anything Essential Gift Shop, and we were having an outdoor fair. I don't remember what it was
Oh yeah, it
for.
was in the summer,
The
and I
summer,
got the picture. I sent
right?
it to you when
Right,
we met
and
each
yes,
other right out
and your
here.
husband and you. I had a table out, the vending table, and things of that sort.
Entrepreneurial,
Yes, yes. And so she came over and she was asking questions, and I said, I like her, and so I invited her to something. She doesn't live too far at all from the shop,
and I had
and
a
it was,
medal on too,
huh?
because I just ran a
You had just
race.
read a medal. They had just did a thing, and I said, "Oh." And then when she told me, I asked her how old she was, and she said she was in her 60s or whatever at the time. It's been a year or so ago,
Mm-hmm.
and
63.
I thought I need to connect with this chick because I got a group 60 plus, and she would fit right in. I mean, she's into the whole health thing, and we always talking about being healthier. Being healthier helps us be happier. So we
Yes.
travel, we do all kinds of things. You'll see more and hear more about that. But today is our Miss February in the 2026 calendar. That's going to post 2026 calendar, Miss February, Celeste McGee. And yeah, just sharing some of her journey, just sharing a little bit about how is she making her dash count. So the question is to you all, how are you making your dash count? All right. Committed to a better you always. This is Rhonda. Thanks for listening. Love, love.